Good evening, everyone. Sorry for the delay in getting started. I'm Bondar JR, also known as the Silver Wolf, also known as Ron. My friends, which all of you are, can call me any of the three. They're all acceptable. You can even call me anything you want as long as you don't call me late for dinner. But we are here to stream some eveonline. Starting a little bit late tonight. I apologize. I got caught watching something with my wife, one of our murder mystery YouTube channel blogs, and it was a little longer than normal, so put me over. So sorry about that. But let's get started. So, not really sure what we're going to do tonight, but we'll figure it out. I am still in a matins, so kind of sky's the limit. We can mine, we can do Winter Nexus stuff. I do need to try and finish my Winter Nexus stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of game for anything. So, not sure how many. We don't have anybody here in a matins with me. So other than my buddy Kragan. So we probably won't be working in a matins unless you guys want to come there. But I do have Winter Nexus things here that I can do. So let me check out my ship hangar. I just got back. I actually moved everything in Blue-gray's here. Looks like Blue-gray is here. Why can't I get Corp Emblem from Paragon Agent? I don't know. I was told that we should be able to buy it from there. Now, I haven't checked myself. But yes, that sounds like we should. Now, I don't know if as the CEO I have to do something so that you guys can buy it. I am more than willing to do that. I just need someone to tell me what that is. Let me see if we can do a quick Google search. There's no option for me. So, let's see. eveonline. Corp, Emblem, Paragon, purchase. You saw that. Let's see. Heraldry and emblems. Emblems can be purchased in any Paragon station by entering the loyalty point store menu. The heraldry system allows players to display corporation and alliance logos on their ships in the form of emblems, broadcasting their allegiance to those around them. These emblems can be purchased with evermarks, which are given to players for completing Paragon missions. Okay. Donating evermarks. Purchasing emblems can be purchased in any Paragon station by entering the loyalty point store. Desired ship holes can be found using the search bar. Blah, 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 blah. Once a corporation or alliance emblem is acquired for a specific ship, it can be toggled on and off as desired. Purchasing a specific emblem is limited to one per character. Purchasing emblems are not tradable. They're immediately injected into the redeeming character. The personalization tab in the fitting window. Displaying emblems. Donating evermarks. Earning evermarks. It doesn't say anything in here about buying them. I have over... Yeah, so I'm sure you have enough because I'm the same way. I'm wondering if it's one of those where the corporation has to somehow allow ours to be bought. And maybe I have to buy it once. Paragon missions. I don't care about Paragon missions. I don't care about donating evermarks. Yeah, I don't know. And so you know what? Let's go. Let's find the closest Paragon. Wonder how I do that. Let's find the closest Paragon station. We might have to widen this up a little bit. 111 jumps. There's 8 jumps. 7 jumps. Looks like 7 jumps it is. Paragon Fulfillment Center. Oop. Set destination. All right. Let me switch to a faster ship. And let's go check this out. Because you know what? I want to know that. Maybe it's one of those where the CEO has to buy it The agency. Oh, there you go. You're right. The agency would have done it too. Ah. Agency. Agents and missions. Exploration. Is it under agents? Yeah, no, that's not what we want. First one on the sidebar. Agency. First one, agents and missions. Yeah. I don't think that's it. Factional warfare, no. Abyssal dead space. Winter Nexus, no, no, no. Combat signatures, no, no, no. Who's this Zarka? Who that is? Ice belts, planets, abyssal, help. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it looks like we found one. So I'm going to jump over there. And we're going to see. Maybe I have to buy it. And once I buy it, is it agents and missions? Okay, agents and missions. Paragon agents. Yeah, but I don't think this gives me we're looking for a redemption center. But that's the one I think we're headed to. So yeah, so destination's already set. Paragon personalization on auto-injected in personals. Contact your nearest IRIS agent. See what items they're requesting. Blah, blah, blah. All right, let's check this out. We'll just see. Because as a corporation, we should be able to do it. That's the one I went to. Okay. I wonder if it's one of those where I have to buy it first. And once I buy it, I make it available to everyone else. I don't know why that would be. But because that seems stupid. But let's find out. Not to mention that I gotta find a Winter Nexus system. And so far I haven't crossed one yet. So mining and Bear Eye, okay? So that's Jerrycan, mining and Bear Eye. But yeah, somebody else mentioned that, and it doesn't say anything on the help. My bad, thought I was typing over here. My bad, thought I was typing over here. Oh, no worries. Yeah, so here's the one that I found. I'm going to post this. This is support eveonline. It is from August of 2024. And it doesn't say anything about them having to be released or opened or anything along those lines. It just says you can do it. And it looks like you can attach it to any ship. But it looks like you've got to actually pay for each ship, which is kind of ridiculous. My thought is you pay for the emblem and then you attach it to whatever ship you want. No, it doesn't seem like it works that way. It seems like you got to pay for every single ship, which is kind of, well, let's call it what it is. Kind of stupid, okay? Because as a corporation, I'm going to let you, from a Corp CEO perspective, I'm going to let you put it on whatever ship you want. Advertising's always a good thing, right? But yes, I do not know. But I'm thinking there's probably something, and maybe it's actually something in the corporation section where I got to say, hey, make the emblem available, you know? Title management, we don't want that. Corporation ads, we're not running any corporation ads. Mutual war invites, direct faction and listing. Yeah, we're not in any alliances. See, I would expect it to be here in administration, but it's not. Go figure.
Warp drive active.
We definitely want to make sure there's no automatic removals. Good, we don't want that. Uh-oh. Here comes Benedict. Here comes Benedict. Benedict got a bath thing. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Yes, you're my bestest buddy. Yes. You got stinky breath though. We gotta actually get that stinky breath thing taken care of. Get your tongue out of my mouth. Get your tongue out of my mouth. Get your tongue out of my mouth. So, say hi to everybody. Say hi. 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 You're knocking my headset off. You're knocking my headset off. All right, that's it. Yes, it's impossible to play this game with you on my lap. Really is. Really is. Oh. So, yeah, I don't see anything in the corporation section. But, you know. Jerry, can you figure it out? I don't think he did. That's why I'm going to go and see if maybe I have to buy it first. You have to buy it from the ship type, right? Yeah, but that's the other thing. Is so they charge you for every ship? That's why I was confused. So you were able to buy it, Kickin'? Okay. Yeah, see, that's ridiculous. I mean, maybe if they're one ever mark, buying them for every ship, that's not so bad. But anything more than that is ridiculous. I should be able to buy the emblem and put it on whatever damn ship I want, to be perfectly honest with me. Pardon my French. But, because that's kind of ridiculous. Actually, we got Nunu in here. Add them to my, oh, that's not what I wanted. Add them to my add contact. How'd you do it? So I think you have to do it. Yeah, you got to do it for every ship. So we go here to loyalty point. And here's an Ammar Shuttle Alliance emblem, Caldari Shuttle Alliance emblem. 2,000 per ship? I mean, that's ridiculous. And that's Alliance emblem. So we want, I really want other. I guess I want other. I don't want Alliance emblem. I want Corp emblem. Let's see, Corp. There you go. Corporate Caldari Shuttle Corporation emblem. Caldari Galente Shuttle Corporation. So you got to buy it for every single ship type. So yes, so if I did Hulk Corporation emblem, 11,000. That's crazy. This is why nobody's doing it. It's because this is stupid. Now, granted, I got more Evermarks than I know what to do with, but throwing them away this way is ridiculous. I own at least half the ships in the game. I mean, come on. And the fact that it's my corporation emblem, I ought to be able to put it on whatever I darn well please without purchasing it. So right now, I'm in the Endurance. And there you go. 4,000 for the Endurance. So I purchased it for the Endurance. All right. You're glad we could repay your loyalty. Yeah, you're not really repaying my loyalty. And then if I do this, show info, I think. Is it show info? No, I think it's in here someplace. Search Hulk. I can never... Personalization. There it is. Galente Industry Library. MR Industry Library. So what about... View sequence skins. Emblems. There we go. So there's the available emblem I have. And I guess I already have it on there. So there you go. Don't have an alliance. But now we should see it on there. So let me go back to the Mattins. Fittings personalization. Yep, I got it. I want to actually see it on here, so there it is. Hanging right there in the front of all the places. I guess the Alliance one would go right there. So, but yeah, there it is. There's our emblem. I was kind of thinking to put it on the side somewhere, but yeah. So yeah, so there you go. Kind of worthless to me. Definitely not worth 4,000. For 4,000, I can actually complete 2 dailies. So, actually, I don't think that's correct. I think it's 3,000, 3,500 for the first one and 4,500 for the second one. But either way, you get my point. And the Hulk is 11,000. So yeah, so this is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, so it looks like you got to buy them for every single ship, which seems a bit much. All right, so let's look at the map. Here we are. Well, let's jump through this one. There's some storms right here. Oop. What? I don't know why you're... Oh. It's the one I just came through. So, Skinner design, option 3-1, option 3. Oops. I think 3-1, right? Ooh! That's kind of nifty. Yeah, that's kind of nifty. Let me look at the other one. That one's a little bright. Option 3. They take a while to open. Yeah, so it's still got the brightness. But yeah. Awesome saw. You know, kicking. So I've sent a bunch of stuff to Blossom. I'm going to send a bunch of stuff to you next. So, because I don't use any of these. So I'll start sending them to you. So you can do jobs for the agent to earn ever marks. Yeah, I know. But that's kind of pissy. I mean, every single ship. I mean, how many ships are there in the game? Okay? I mean, let's just be honest here. All right, here's the ship tree. All right. Zoom out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. 65 in Caldari. So multiply that by 4. All right? What's up, Blue Gray? 65 times 4. That just gives you the base races. That's not counting the trigs and all the others. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. And, you know, up to 11,000 per pop. I'm assuming if the Hulks are 11,000, the battleships are going to be even more. That's crazy. That's just ridiculous. Alright, so there should be a storm. There should be an ice thing here, right? Fading ice. Look at that. My goodness gracious. Oh, do I like that for a corpse scan? That's fine. Whatever you want. I mean, it's got a nice kick to it. So, I was thinking something more that used our colors with like the silver and the yellow and the blue, but that's fine by me. Whatever you want. Trying to make something to a name. There you go. Alright, that's it. I'm going to go in here and activate gate. Do I have any ice on here?
Active.
I might actually have some ice in here. I do not. Alright, so I'm going to mine just to get rid of these last two. I've got two here. I've got two here that I need to turn in, so I'm going to go ahead and get those turned in. And since nobody... Oh, there's one other person. Okay, since nobody else is here... What's the closest one? 30, that's probably the one he's working on, right? No, it's not. Alright, let's go to that one. Yeah, I gotta wait till I get within 25. Alright. I was trying to make corpse skins for us. Yeah, no, that's awesome. And like I said, I'll send you the stuff from now on. Yeah, I'm using the endurance right here. I'm just using my basic endurance, so my ice endurance. Not anything. I didn't do your fit. I don't have your fit here in a Matins, so... I have 2 loads that I need to do, so I'm going to go ahead and do those just so I can get those taken care of. According to Jackson, he was doing them super fast, and I don't know how, because they always take me forever. Contract has been assigned to me. Radiant Hemorrhage. You want me to move this one to Blue Gray? Do you want me to move this one to Jita as well? I have your ore moved to Jita. I don't have all your minerals. I have everything except for the Trit. The Miasmos was able to move the ore, but didn't have enough room for the others. So yes, thanks if you have room. Yep, not a problem. Yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, he was up all night doing them, so that's pretty. He said he did it in like 2 hours, but I know how Jackson's time works. Yeah, he says 2 hours, and you know it's really been 20 hours, and so. But God bless him. He said he had to catch up to you. Yeah, he did catch up to me, and he passed me, and that's what kind of frustrated me. I'm like, man, I did it 4 or 5 days, and you did it all in 1 day? So, yeah, so... But now he's got me to want to get it done, and the problem is I'm running out of days. There's only 6 days left, so I don't know, without some serious focus, if I'm going to be able to get them all. Now, the nice thing is with the 6 days left, I'm definitely going to get the big skill point one. And that'll get me through this one, which these ones really don't matter. But that skill point one does. And I think Kragan is 1 day behind, so he'll get the skill points too. But yeah, it's kind of... I need to... I was thinking maybe I had to turn those on. Maybe that's why it's not, you know, doing what I'm thinking. But yeah, he said he had to catch up to me. Yeah, and he did. He caught up to me and passed me. And so I was like... But yeah, unfortunately, the wife did not fall asleep as early as I was expecting last night. And actually, she did. She finally fell asleep around 2. And I was already in the middle of a movie at that point, so I just finished the movie. But so yeah, so I didn't get on. I got on just to do my dailies and my whatever you call this. I don't know what we call redemptions. Yeah, Winter Nexus logging campaign, so that at least I made sure I got these big skill point ones, since I put a lot of time into it. I want to get those, but but I'll go ahead and finish this one. If anybody wants to join me, you guys are welcome to join me, but I'm in Aurapheh. Yeah, Ourapheh. So yeah, this is Winter Nexus mining, so you guys have probably already done it. I think Jerry can, Jerry Can. Yeah, this is event. Jerry Can is doing regular mining in Bear Eye, which is one jump from my Matins. So remember your 15K. Yeah, I got my 15K yesterday. That always comes out on Tuesday, so I have it on my list to do that on Tuesday. So I am on that. We'll join it. Okay. So, but yeah, I want to try and finish. I've never finished an event in 21 years. Never finished an event. So I would kind of like to finish an event. That would be kind of nice, but and I do not have a MTU here, or that would work out pretty good, because that was, I really liked your idea there, but I didn't set one up here by your standard. A lot of the others have commented that it's a little too busy, keeps you way too busy, but kind of like that. Makes the time go by fast. So, but yeah, trying to keep track of everything and talk on the stream might be a little difficult. But yeah, so maybe we'll do this tonight. We'll do another one tomorrow. What keeps you busy? Yeah. Well, you're mining, you're scanning. You know, the MTU. It's all kind of all a lot of different irons in the fire, so to speak. So yeah, so I understand, but yeah, but yes, exactly. That is the point, right? Try and maximize it, and then also the snowballs. I might have a snowball launcher here. I do have a snowball launcher here. I don't think I have any snowballs, but I have a snowball launcher here. But I could probably have one of my things redeemed here. So maybe after we do these two, we'll go back to a Matins and load the snowball launcher, and at least I can do those. I'll have to go to a regular ore site to hit an NPC. I don't know. Technically, the ore Orca should be counted as an NPC, and I could probably do it twice. So, but yeah, that way I can maximize the points and try and push through it. And redeeming 45 ice cubes at once on an endurance is nice. Yes, 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 it is. So wow. Yeah. So let's do distance. Okay. So this one's close enough. It's 8, right? Yep. All right. Cool. So I've got enough for one load. I'll load another one too. Yep, Autobot. I was trying to make corpse skins for us. Yep, Autobot. Yeah, the Autobot. It does look like an Autobot. That's a good point. It does look like an Autobot. It does look like an Autobot. Yeah, we'll just have to keep an eye on this. Make sure we turn them in, because that's the other thing that'll make it go longer is when you don't turn one in and it just sits there forever. All right, you're welcome to join me. I appreciate it. But yeah, what I'll probably do is after I do these 2 loads, since I got to leave and come back anyway, I'll leave, go back to a Matins, put the festival launcher on here, get some snowballs, and come back, so at least I can kind of maximize those ones. So I do not have, you know what, I could take the scanner. I have a scanner on a battleship. I could take the scanner off the battleship and put it on here. That would work. I think Kragan has the battleship, so technically we could have Kragan do it. But because you don't get credit for scanning them down, you get credit for entering them. So, oh yeah, don't worry about that. I appreciate it. I think I have what I need. I just gotta figure out how to go get them and bring them back, because they're all in the Matins. So Yeah, I ran to that Paragon one. And so, yeah, I think that's a crock, Jerry Cam. But yes, you can buy them and you can get the emblem, but you got to get it for every single ship. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't worry about that. That's a piece of cake. Yeah, that's a piece of cake. So, and like I said, if you want, I have all the minerals in Jita now. I can contract them to you. The only thing I'm missing is the tritanium. So, and I did see. Okay, cool. I did see that there's some hematite that I saw you contracted me. So, and that's what. So I figured you want that moved to Jita as well, because I already moved the other stuff to Jita. The only thing I didn't move is the tritanium, the mineral, because the why can't I think of the name of the damn ship? Okay. I swear some days it's a wonder I can even get out of bed. The miasmos didn't have enough regular hull capacity to carry the minerals. So, but yeah, so all the ore is there, so I can contract that back to you. I just, and as well as all the minerals except for the trit. There's like 10,000 trit there. I think you had 300,000 in the contract. So yeah, so let me go ahead. I'll contract that all back to you, because that way you'll have it and you can kind of work with. You can work with what's her face. I actually won a Dramiel from a Narcos' stream the other night, so that was kind of nice. So yeah, there's only 10,000 trit here. So what I'll do is I will contract those back to you, the rest of the trit, when I get it. So bum, 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 bum. Make sure I spell it right. Make sure I spell it right. There's actually a corp called Caden Voss Inc. Yes, I'll make it 4 weeks, so that way you got it. So those are all in your hands now, so that way you can work it out with Blossom. And then once I get the other stuff you just contracted me, the hematite and the and then the rest of the trit. Once I get those over there, I will contract those to you. So yeah, so no problem. So then that way, yeah, you can work that out with Blossom. But yeah, I did see the hematite. In fact, let me go ahead and accept that one before it times out. Yeah, so that one's in Alpha. I think that's one off from them. So good job. Was that a mission site? Because that is a good one. Oh yeah, it hasn't refreshed yet. I'm like, why is it not showing up? Because I have to dock in order for it to refresh. All right, so we'll get this last one. We'll turn these in, and then we'll go. And so yes, everybody else, Blue Gray said in the in-game channel, make sure you get your 15K skill points from the NES store, New Eden store, and those come out every Tuesday my time. So that's one of the ways I remember to log in on Tuesdays. Is I log in, I do my redemption for the event, I do my dailies, which was nice because yesterday was actually the first day of the month, and then I grabbed the 15K since I don't stream on Tuesdays. So yep, and they're out there for a whole week. But yeah, if you don't pick them up by Monday, they will get lost. So, oop. So I already got 14. Yeah. All right, so let's go turn these in. which will get me some more points. And then I'm going to fly to a Matins. And I'm going to put on... So can I put on? I think you did it. So it doesn't have any large launcher hard points. So does it count the missile launcher for snowballs as a launcher or just as a special? Good question. Good question. Access. We're going to do 2, trade, yes. That should get me this. Claim my reward. Bingo, bongo, bongo. Alright. So let's go back to a Matins.
Warp drive active.
I'm going to add this as a... Nope, it won't let me. I'm going to add it as a waypoint. Sorry for the sniffles. Still having some drainage, so, which is pretty funny. Yes.
Warp drive active.
Not really sure why that's acting that way, so. Alright, so. I'm back up. So I'm at 655. So yeah, 675. I get some spell points. But yeah, so what I'll start doing, since I've been contracting all these things to Blossom, all these skin stuff, I'll start sending them to you, Kicking. Kind of spread the wealth. Because I have them for 2 accounts, so that way should be able to keep you guys in business. It is kind of nice having the corporation logo on there, though. I like that. It's kind of hard to see, especially when it's shaking like that. Oh, it's on the back, too. I didn't notice that. It's on the back, too. That's a little bit easier to see. Yeah, it's on the back too. There it is. That one's a little easier to see. Yeah, it's on the back too. So that's nice. It's on the front and the back. Or the bottom and the top. I want to get one for my Porp. Yeah, I think that's a good one. I'll probably do the Hulk too. But, yeah, I'm probably not going to buy them for them. But I think that's ridiculous. If they gave you some kind of deal of like every ship for, you know, 200,000, then I would be like, okay. Because I could easily build them back up again. That's not a problem. But yeah, that's a little ridiculous to charge you for every freaking ship. That's kind of... Come on. That's just asking for trouble. That's asking for a riot. Because as a corp emblem, it kind of makes sense that you'd have it for, you know, all your ships. I am really close to getting my 7,000 steps for the day, and since it's a new month, and this is the last quarter I have to worry about this crap. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. I think I only need like 400 steps. So, and it's really easy to fool. So I need to get something that generates that automatically. I think I saw on Big Bang, Howard put it on a rotating thing, and his wife kept track of it. She said, yeah, it's kind of amazing. You had 100,000 steps yesterday. How did you manage that? Because he put it on there and forgot about it. But yeah, they're kind of easy to fool. So, but today, with being off, I wasn't working today. I was able to, didn't get my steps. I usually don't have any trouble getting my steps, but my wife, on the other hand, she never gets hers. Alright, so I'm going to go and I'm going to see about putting this missile launcher on here. Or this snowball launcher on here. And I think I have at least one Winter Nexus chest left, so I can get some snowballs.
Warp drive active.
And I also have a scan ship. So let me gift this back to, he's not here yet. Let me gift this back to Falstaff. So I only got one. Shield boost. Let's do this one.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So I've completed the dailies for Kragan. And then I'm going to trade to Falstaff. And I'm going to trade him this battleship. This battleship is the battleship that Blossom gave the corporation. And it has a scanner on it. Let's board this one. I'll take the scanner off. I want to get one for my port. Yep. I think that would be good. Right, so let's take the scanner off. Oh, it's even got sister probes. That's pretty awesome. All right, so let's take that off. Actually, it probably has more sister probes in there too, so let's put those. Actually, let's take all these out. What are they all doing sitting in there? All right, so, and then what we'll do is we'll add that to this one. Okay, so close. Let's go back to Ender Ice. Alright, and now let's do this. Make sure I can get the scanner on here so we can double those up. Where is... So, let's throw you in there. It did go on. Insufficient required charges. Yeah, that is true. All right. Look at this. And we'll throw these in here. All right. So then let's go here. And I think I have a chest left. Ice Storm Filaments crate. Let's redeem here. And I think there's another Winter Storm, Ice Storm Filament crate. There was another one. Festival Celebration crate. Let's do that one. I think that's the one that has the stuff in it. So let's make sure we're not losing nothing. 4 days. Yeah, this is a ship I don't even own. Yeah, I may as well go ahead and activate it since I don't own it. All right, so now we go to item hanger, stack. All right, so let's open this one. Open Ice Storm Filament crate. I don't remember if these give you snowballs or not. Probably not. Nope. Looks like just filaments. Okay, so that was worthless. But I'm pretty sure this one gives you snowballs. Oh, Plex. Well, I had Plex sitting in there. Scarlet Embrace Fireworks. Now it didn't give me snowballs. Well, how the hell do I get snowballs? Well, that's uncool. So yeah, so how do I get snowballs for my snowball launcher? That's snowballs. Fireworks. Open another. From the loot boxes, okay? Well, that's what I'm looking at here. Maybe there'll be some in here. Nope. Yeah, I got none. Well, crap. I got fireworks. That's it. Also from the event drops. Yeah, see, and I think I have those, but they're in Venoland. So, not helpful here. So yeah, so I need snowballs to put in my launcher so that I can do the snowball stuff. I've got some other filament crates, but they don't seem like they have them. I mean, I may as well. Come on, go ahead. These pop-ups, they really... I love the pop-ups everywhere else. It's just these ones, they're like super fast and super blocky, so I can't see around them. Go away. Yeah, I bet you these aren't going to have any. These are just going to be filaments. Yep, just filaments. Damn it. Stack. Yeah, so I need to get some snowballs. Well, lots of filaments. No snowballs. I got fireworks. I've got fireworks, no snowballs. Here, let me go back here. Oop. Let's do another one. eveonline. Winter Nexus. How to get snowball. You can't directly mine snowballs, but you can effectively acquire them by participating in events activities, which usually involve mining special found within the valley and various fruit. By harvesting this ice and turning it into you will receive rewards that may include snowballs. May include. Well, I just turned in 2 of them, and neither one of them included snowballs. Thank you very much. But okay. Undock. So, I'll go mine some more. I'll pack some. There you go. Thank you. That would be helpful. Yeah. Because I do have the launcher. And I do have the scanner. So. Oh, wait a minute. I'm in the wrong guy. This is Kragan. What am I doing on Kragan? So I'm sitting here doing all this stuff, and you guys... Well, you know what? Kraken probably has some snowballs. I didn't think about this. I bet you he does. Snowball crate. That's what you get for not paying attention. That's what you get for not paying attention. There we go. Bingo bongo. Open, open. Sorry. I'm going to switch you guys over to Kragan so you can see what I'm doing. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Snowballs and a launcher. Okay. I have the launcher. Just don't have the snowball. Okay, so now we'll trade the Falstaff. The snowballs. All right. Accept. All right. Okay, so let's add the snowballs. And here we go. All right. So bingo bongo. We want to undock Falstaff. So let me switch you back to Falstaff. So you guys are looking at the right one. Because that's what always happens. When I switch you guys over to Kragan, then I always forget to switch you back and you're sitting there staring at a screen and I'm not working on. Alright, so let's reload. And we should have an NPC here somewhere. There's an NPC right there. Now I gotta target him, don't I? In order to throw the snowball at him, right? He's too far away. He's too far away too. They're all too far away. Of course they are. So you know what? Let's do this. Let's just... Oop. The mining site disappeared. Well, that's a bummer. Alright, so where was that? That was... Where was that? To be honest, it was... That's still Dixie. That's weird. It wasn't that far away. You know what? There's Alpha, which is where that where those minerals are that Blue-Gray just contracted me. So let's go there. So sorry, switching it up, Blue-Gray. I'm going to Alpha. Because that way I can also pick up those minerals that you just gave me. So those should fit in my hold. Ah, yeah, I can't believe I got Plex out of one of those things. That's pretty awesome. All right. So now we've got scanning. We've got snowballs. It did not. So you're welcome to go there and finish it. It still had quite a few. There was only one guy there. Because your ship is cloaked. You know, I just want to hit the guy with a snowball. Okay? I mean, come on. Why do you got to make it so difficult? Alright, claim. All right, turn off. Capsuleer hit with a snowball. Okay, we should be able to do that. Let's warp 2 here. And see if there's a Capsuleer there I can target quick. Okay, luckily the customs officer didn't start shooting back at me, so I was afraid if I targeted him that would cause some problems. See if we can find a Capsuleer here. Usually you find a couple at the gates, but no luck. Yeah, no luck. Eligos5, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And I apologize. I still have not found where that second alert's coming from. I haven't really looked that hard, though. That is something I am definitely going to figure out, whether it's going to kill me. So, sorry, ads are up. So I will thank Eligos as again when ads are done. All right, nobody at this gate either. Man. Oh, for sure I'd be able to. Nobody here either. All right. So yeah, so this ship is kind of outfitted to be able to maximize the Winter Nexus event. It can scan data sites, it can shoot snowballs, and it can mine ice ore, which is pretty fantastic. So, and special thanks, this is actually Blue-Gray's fit. It's his fit raised to tier 2. It was all tier 1. I raised it to tier 2. So, all right, nobody at the gate. Why is nobody ever at the gate? It says I have to hit a capsuleer. And ironically, this is probably the first trip I've ever made where I didn't see half a dozen capsuleers. So, go figure. All I see is station. Oh, for Christ's sake. I did switch it back. I swear I did. Sorry. Thanks, Jerry Can. If you have the skill, you can probably pull out the battery to free up a mid slot. Yeah. I actually have a mid slot left. Yeah, I have a mid slot left. So yeah, so I guess I'm not exactly using yours. So I'm trying to find a capsuleer to hit, but capsuleers are flying around the same area of space with me, which is kind of strange because I usually don't have that problem. So sorry, I'm still talking during the ads. So you guys are subscribed so you can hear me. Nobody else can. Oh, there's a capsuleer. All right. All right. Relay hit with a snowball. What's a relay? What's a relay? Yeah, it won't show me. Let's say, show me info. I don't know what a relay is. That's a celestial beacon. Those are forward bases. You got to scan down the SIGs for that. Okay. Thanks, Eligos, and thanks again for the follow. Sorry, you followed me right when the ad started, so you might not have heard my earlier thank you, but thank you for that. Appreciate it. Okay, well that's good because this ship can scan, so I'll scan down the SIG and hit a relay. So we'll go in and we'll start mining. The one thing I don't have, Blue Gray, is an MTU. And I need to make myself an acquisition array will help. And I don't know what an acquisition array is, but I'm gonna mark down on here that I need to put an MTU on the porpoise. MTU on porpoise. I guarantee when I read that later, I'm gonna think it says, "Oh my God, there's 3 ice fields in here." I guarantee when I read that later, I'm gonna think it says MTU on purpose, not porpoise. Alright, so I entered the site. Cool beans. There's another one. which is funny because I didn't actually enter the site yet. Now I'm entering the site. Scan acquisition array or 1 or 2 speeds up scanning. Scan. I still don't know what you're talking about by array. Is that something you deploy? There is nobody here. Nobody here but us rats. It's a mid module, okay. Oh, so that's what you have on yours. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, I have those on my regular scan ships. Yeah. This one I've got all data scans because I'm just gonna I'll be mining and I can scan while I'm mining, so oop, turn on this one. Yeah, I have your fit. I just didn't think about that. So yeah, so you have those 2 in there. Oh, you know what? I don't have a data analyzer. I don't have a data analyzer, so if I scan down the sites, I will not be able to. I will not be able to hack the sites. Yeah, I knew there was something I was missing. Man, this is too good to be true. I tried mining a daily once in a venture, so yeah. Yeah, it works. All right, so let's go here while that is doing it. So then we can scan these ones down. I'm going to go ahead here. Scan these down. Unfortunately, since I don't have a data acquisition, though, won't matter much. I love that. You guys just made my day. I need to center this. Oh, I've got rats. What are you switching there for? I got rats attacking me. Oh, they're too far away. And I can only get 1 hammerhead out at a time, so that's cool. Let's turn this off. Alright, they're getting closer. And he's fighting them anyway because they're shooting at me, so. No, he's probably fighting the one that's not targeted. No, he is, of course. The furthest one away. Alright, come on, take him out. There we go. Ah, why'd you switch? Stay on that one till you kill it, for crying out loud. There you go. Then you switch. That was weird. Got to the site, no miner. That's awesome. Sorry about that. I actually have extra miners if you want. I could probably help with that one. What's sirusbon? How's it going, bud? Drones, they got their own mine. Exactly. I don't know what happened there. And of course, he's actually getting damaged. Somebody was shooting at him, so I do that all the time. Yeah, I usually get there without drones or, yeah, without a number of things, so. And nothing like having rats attack me while I'm trying to scan, you know. That's a new one. Actually, I do have a salvager, so let's return this guy. And let's put the salvage one out. We'll go ahead and salvage these babies up. Loot. F. I gotta stay within within 8 of this ice. So I gotta make sure I don't go too much. I carry mobile deposits just in case. Yeah, I assume my scan venture had a miner because it's a venture. Yeah, yep. You can actually make a battle venture. Oh, I guess I can turn this off now. You can actually make a battle venture, which is kind of interesting. Whoop. All I gotta do is get a little bit closer. Little bit. There we go. Alright. Alright, we're still within. Oh, no. Approach. Oof, that was close. Alright, stop. In the name of love. Hey. Oh, it didn't loot at all. That was weird. Why didn't it loot at all? Yeah, it was really strange. Alright. Alright, so the salvager's working, so now we can go back to scanning. Holy mackerel. Alright. Alright, so let's go back here. We were working on this guy. Unfortunately, without a data analyzer, I can't hack the sites, so scanning down the sites probably isn't going to do me much good. I appreciate you guys telling me about this double click thing. God, that is a game changer. All this time I've been dragging them. By the way, sirusbon, thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate it. Should have said that when you made your comment, but appreciate your comment as well. So, analyze. All right, so that is a combat site. I don't care about combat sites. Let's go to the next one. Let's go back out here, analyze. Oh my lord. Yeah, that's a game changer, I swear. I had no idea that it would do that. But the double click makes it go 90 degrees. That is totally awesome. Totally awesome. The double click on the scanning. I've been dragging it all this time, which is a huge delay in scanning. Uh-oh. That's weird. Oh, see, yeah. So I just drug it there, see? But that's a huge delay in scanning. And, yeah. Just ridiculous. I have to see if I can buy a data analyzer. I hate to buy it, but one time ain't gonna kill me. Yeah, that double click, God, that is huge time savings. The data analyzer 1 should be fine. Yeah, it should be. But you know me, I kind of always overkill it. But yeah, you're right. That would definitely save me some money. Whoa, oh, it disappeared. Somebody scanned it down. Hate when they beat me to the punch. Hate when that happens. Hate when that happens. I have a feeling this one's not going to find it. I'm going to have to go out some. All right, so that's another combat site. So, all right, so let's pull these guys in since we scanned all the signatures. We're mining our ice. Let's get our salvager working again on these ships since we already looted them. So yeah, I got to figure out. So the relay is what the data analyzer works on is a relay. Okay, so that's.
The asteroid is depleted.
Oh, the asteroid's gone. Oh, but there's another one right here. Really close. Almost perfect. I have the increase, decrease probe scan range and left, right buttons changed my life. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that may be next. I'm just so excited about the double click. I've been playing this game 21 years. I had no idea that I could double click it. I've always drug it, and that's just insane. Yeah, I will need to target that one. So I'm gonna have to take these back. So, all right. So there's all the guys salvaged. Let's bring him back so we don't leave him. Yeah. So let's check the market and see. Since I didn't scan any down, it really doesn't matter. But data analyzer 1, closest one. 3 jumps. Look, 889 million. Really? You really think somebody's going to buy that? So yeah, it looks like 3 jumps for 78, which is a little high. Still, 3 jumps isn't too bad. But since I didn't scan one, we'll wait. Because if we switch, we may switch systems. We'll recheck it. But I'll mine this one till it's done and then go turn them in. I was hoping to find one at least so I could get the relay. And there's my 15,000 points. 15,000 points. 15,000 skill points, sorry. Saves it. You can also 2x click the sig name on the list to send it up. Yeah, that's what I do. And I do that one. I knew about that one. First can 2.7 million. Alright. So yeah, so we'll add these up. Says I have some. Oh, so yeah, that's weird. I've already read that. Why does it say? I don't know. That's weird. I changed my resolution up and down to mouse buttons and scan in the middle click of the wheel essential. So that's a good one too. I could definitely try that too. But like I said, the double click has changed my life. I don't want to go too far. I'm able to have my brain explode. So do it baby steps. Baby steps. Yeah, because that's what sirusbon said. Sirusbon said I have increased, decreased probe scan range to left and right buttons. So. One step at a time. That way I keep increasing it. So then I'm scanning in like 12 seconds flat. Otherwise, I try to do too much and I'll really screw myself up. N-dimensional is covering scanning methods right now. There you go. He raids from time to time. All those guys, that's one of the problems. All those guys usually stream the same time as me, so I don't get to catch them as often. And then like Steve's Haven's one that somebody recommended. I think I caught him once, and he was a really good streamer, doing a lot of stuff. But he always streams during my wife time, and so I never get to catch him except on rare occasions. So when this asteroid depletes or my hull fills, we'll go turn these in and come back while we wait for some more signatures to pop, which they don't seem to be doing. Bond, you're not in any big alliance? Nope, I am not. In fact, our corporation, so I had a big 21-year-old corp, and when I came back this last time, about 6-8 months ago, it was completely depleted. It had been stripped down to the bones. Only thing left was some stuff that was in impound in trig space, which was like impossible to get. And so, yeah, I worked with CCP to try and get ownership of the corp again, and that they just gave me the runaround for a month, probably almost 2 months. And so after that, I joined another corporation that one of my viewers suggested, and they raised their tax rate to 8% like a couple weeks after I joined them, and that was kind of crazy. And so I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. And because, I mean, it taxed everything, your dailies, everything. They didn't do anything for me, but they got 8% of everything I did, which was kind of ridiculous. So what we ended up doing is we actually ended up building a corp that is for my viewer base. So it's called the Silver Wolves of Freedom, and you guys are all welcome to join. It is a zero tax corp. It actually made me, I tried to do Silver Wolves, but it wouldn't let me do Silver Wolves because there's another Silver Wolves something or other. And so it said I had to do something to make it unique enough. So Silver Wolves of Freedom is what it ended up saying. So OMG sticks, I tried. Bond doesn't want to go to null. Yeah. I've got a lot of people offering to bring me to nullsec. Yeah, I'm not a nullsec type of guy. So I did that. Actually, I didn't do nullsec, but I did wormhole space for years. And, yeah, that was kind of, yeah, it was like a job. No, I play Eve to relax, not to have another job. So I still work for a living. So at least for a couple more months. Couple more months for those of you who are new to the stream. Couple more months, I'm going to retire. My wife's from the Philippines. She's been here in America for almost 18 years. And so the promise I made her when I brought her here to America as a fiance was that I would, we would take her home every 2 years to see her family, and that when we retired, we would move back to the Philippines. So we're planning to move to the Philippines here in April. So, well, I'm not asking because I can recruit them or anything. Just nice to see someone not in a large alliance once in a while. Yep. Yeah, no, so we just have our corp is just a single corp for my viewer base. I think we've got, I don't know, 6 or 8 members in the corp. Real small corp. 0 tax rate. I don't believe in taxing the members. That's kind of, I understand there's overhead with running a corp, but that's part of being CEO. So I got a different philosophy than most of my American brethren when it comes to CEOs. So I work for a bank here in the Midwest. The CEO of my bank makes $35 million a year. He's not a brain surgeon. He's not saving lives, but he makes a ton of money. And needless to say, I don't even make a tenth of that. So with that said, I got a different opinion on the whole CEO thing. So let's approach this guy. Let's reload this guy. Well, let me reload. Why not? Huh. That's weird. Denied, deposed, denounced. There you go. Yeah, so he's a very nice guy, you know, and I've made a very good living. I've been with the bank. I will retire, and I will be 2 months short of my 25th year anniversary. But yes, I've made a very good living. Can't complain. But I don't quite understand how banker makes that kind of money when brain surgeons don't always make that kind of money. So yeah. But you know, there you go. So, but anyway, He does, and that's all that matters. So congratulations, 25 years. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to be 2 months short of 25 years. Everybody's like, why don't you hang around? Because I get absolutely nothing. Actually, I shouldn't say that. They will give me a corporation gift for an extra 5 years of service. But my 20-year gift, my 15-year gift, both went to my wife because the catalog they sent me, I didn't see anything in it that I really liked. So she picked out a watch that she liked, and she picked out, I think, luggage that we got for one of them. And yeah, so staying around for that is not worth it. We're planning on building a house in the Philippines. We have land purchased there already. We actually have 2 properties purchased there already. And so, what's up, DespairLucio? Good to see you. And so, yeah, we're planning to build, and so we've got a lot of work to do when we get over there to get the paperwork in order and kind of get that started. And I want to try and get that house built as quickly as possible. So that extra 2 months could mean everything. So. The Philippine land is super cheap compared to here in America. So, but we bought one property. We bought one property and we bought it over 10 years ago. When we started buying it over 10 years ago, we had it paid off over 5 years ago. We just got the title in the past month. So that's the problem in the Philippines, is that paperwork takes forever. And so because of that, yeah, the typhoons are. The weird part is the second property we bought, which is significantly larger than the first one. The second property we bought is in an area where typhoons are not a problem. It's protected by mountains. It has inland beaches. It's got a lot of resorts, but nobody lives there. And I've always said to my wife, this is a perfect place. The typhoons don't affect it. You're not affected by storms. Why does nobody live there? And her answer has always been, because nobody lives there. And I'm like, okay, that's what I'm asking. Why does nobody live there? She said, because nobody lives there. I said, okay, so does somebody just have to be first? Because I'll be first. I have no problem being first. And so we're not necessarily first, but it is a very low population area. But it's really strange because they have no problems with the typhoons or anything else, which seems like I think everybody should live there. Let's move everybody from Manila to here. So it's called Batangas. And so it's just south of Manila. It's the province that's just south of Manila. And my sister-in-law's husband's family is from there. So we bought the land from the family. And so, but yeah. But there are some locals. There are just not many locals. And so my wife is a product of her culture. She my dream vacation is a log cabin on a lake with nobody for 50 miles in every direction. Her dream vacation is a row house in the center of Manila where you're touching someone every 12 seconds with your elbow. So Batangas. So yes. The place that we'll actually be is San Juan, Batangas. And so, yeah, so that's where it's located. San Juan is actually the major city. It has a population, not a huge population compared to Manila. But yes, long for no one around. So yeah, Sweden has plenty of empty land with no one around for miles. See, that's what I would love. That's what I would love. My wife, I took her to this rental we did one year, one of our first years married. I took her for our anniversary. I took her to this one. It was on a lake, had a hot tub, just beautiful, but nobody around for miles. And she couldn't sleep. She was freaked out. She was like, this is where the zombies are. And I'm like, okay, first of all, zombies are not real. Okay. Not yet. And, and so, but yeah, it was. And so that's when we had that kind of discussion. I was like, this is my dream vacation. And she's like, yeah, no, not me. I'm super nervous. I'm not comfortable. So we never did that again. But yeah, her culture, they're all packed in like sardines in Manila. And that's where she feels comfortable, is with a lot of people around. Where I'm the exact opposite. Because in the zombie apocalypse, a lot of people around means you're going to get bit. Okay? If I'm out in the middle of nowhere, you know, ain't nobody to bite me except you and me, right? So, yeah. But, you know, we have different theories on the zombie apocalypse. So, yeah. But God bless her. She's the best thing that ever happened to me, so I probably don't tell her that often enough, but yeah, she really saved my life. So I'd move to Sweden in a heartbeat, but I don't think my wife would be down with the cold. See, that's my wife. So that's one of the things that I was really shocked to find out. She's been here 18 years, and she told me that she's never truly been comfortable with the temperature here. And so they actually use the peso. It's called the Philippine peso. And right now it's worth there's 56 Philippine pesos to the American dollar. So the dollar goes really far there. It's also really cheap there. So my money goes a lot further. So yeah, it's a win-win-win. Exactly. Yeah, she doesn't always agree with that, but yes. But yeah, she told me that she's really never, even in the summer here, the summers don't get anywhere near. We're here in Kansas City, for those of you who don't know. I'm right in the center of the United States. And the summers don't get anywhere near what Manila gets on a regular day. But yeah, I thought even in the summer she might be comfortable. But then the exact opposite. We visited the Philippines probably 6-7 times. And I can honestly say I don't think I've ever been comfortable. Because it is super, super hot there. Super hot. As soon as they open the door on the plane in Manila, you can feel the humidity, the wave, it's that, oh crap, you know. But no Southern barbecue. Yep, Kansas City's known for its barbecue, so yeah. Though they do make a mean pork barbecue. In fact, for New Year's, we went and ordered takeout from a Filipino restaurant. We ordered enough food. There's just 2 of us. We ordered enough food for 50 people. And brought it home and actually gave several things to our neighbors. The community we live in is a lot of Filipino American couples. And so we gave a lot of food to our neighbors. But barbecue is one of my favorites. And they make a mean barbecue. So, not the kind of barbecue I'm used to here in Kansas City, but good barbecue. So, and then the other thing I ordered was lechon, which is the roasted pig. And that was delicious. So I haven't had lechon in a while. So we haven't been back to the Philippines probably in 5 or 6 years. Her mom passed away about 5 or 6 years ago. Might even be longer. And so since her mom passed, we haven't been back. We were just waiting for our retirement. So yeah, the slow cook more. Yeah, exactly. And they do a fantastic job with it. Pig is their main staple, pork. And so a lot of pork, a lot of chicken, raise our own chickens. I'm hoping to raise my own chickens. Not going to raise my own pigs. They got enough people doing that, but I'm hoping to raise my own chickens for the eggs. So, Berlin pork knuckle. Yeah, see, I don't think I've ever had that. But yeah, they don't waste anything. So like my wife, one of her favorites, which we get every once in a while when we go to the Vietnamese restaurant or Vietnamese grocery store. She loves chicken feet, which I can't even consider eating chicken feet. I just can't. So chickens are God's gift. You get fertilizer, eggs, and at the end of life, chicken. Exactly. Can't beat it. All it does is give. So, yep. So I had to give $1 million to add you to my contact list. Ellie goes, so sorry about that.
The asteroid is depleted.
But yeah, it's kind of. I mean, we're really looking forward to it. It's been a long time coming, so. Little million is to talk to somebody. Yeah, exactly. Now, you know. CCP's got to get their cut. I probably, because I added someone to my list less than half an hour ago, and that's why they're saying, hey, if you're gonna add a whole bunch of people, that's what they said. It's the Anti-Spam Act. It's just a way for them to charge me money. So let's see. Did any of these come back? Oh, we do have a new signature. All right, so let's do this. Let's turn in these. Access. Turn them in. That'll get us this one. All right, claim that reward. Now, let's go ahead. I'm going to go out here. Let's go ahead and scan this one down. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right. But yeah, a million does seem like a little bit high. But like I said, I bet you it's because I've added 2 people in a short time period. Which, you know, is kind of ridiculous. But, you know, what else is new? CCP use any excuse they can to take my ISK. So. Oh, you didn't need to do that. That wasn't why I mentioned it. Sorry. Thank you for that. You didn't need to do that. That was definitely not necessary. That was CCP. That definitely wasn't you. But yeah, they're always trying to find a way to take my ISK. So and they're really good at it. Freaking tax rate when you buy and when you sell. How can you tax both sides? It doesn't make sense. The seller gets taxed to sell it. The buyer gets taxed to buy it. That's wrong. Like income tax. Yeah, so when I make it, I get taxed. And it's 2 different taxes, I guess. But yeah, and you can live in a state that doesn't have sales tax. So, you know, so that can get you away from one of them. But so here in America, we have several states that don't charge sales tax. Florida is one. Delaware's one. But tax at earning is always, yep. And then tax at the shop. So that's true. I guess it matches real life. But in this case, it's going to both. Hey, there's a data site. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a scanner, so we'll see. But I should be able to go and hit the relay with a snowball. I don't have a data analyzer, which is kind of stupid. How come you don't have a data analyzer, you idiot? But hindsight's always 20/20. But even if somebody else is in there, I should be able to hit the relay with a snowball. Oh, come on. These are sister probes, for crying out loud. You gotta be kidding me. Well, that's really weird. Because these are sister probes. Well, it's not going to let me get it. I'll be damned. Well, that frickin' sucks. Alright. Control and drag, if I remember. Control, drag, center the circle. Yeah, I did that. And I zoomed in, so that I made sure I was on the right spot. No, that didn't work. What's up, Blossom? No, you didn't hold control. How do I hold? Ooh, what's that do? I have no idea what we're doing here. How do I move that over? This way. No. Look from top view and bring the probes a little bit closer. All right. No, it didn't find anything. There's more overlap there. Look from top view and bring the probe a bit closer. Yeah, I think that's what I did. Yeah, it's not finding it at all now. Drag it a lot more. All right. Nope. Soulback, thanks for the follow. Change the size back to 2 AU. Okay. All right. I think you're no longer on the spot. Okay. All right. So can I, if that's going to launch him that way, how do I get him back? No, you're right. Seems like it moved. You're on the wrong one. Am I? That's the right one. That one's throwing up something else. I think I screwed up the left-right stuff. All right. So this one, I thought this was the one we were working on. This is the one I'm on right here. Whoop, this is the one I'm on right here. So, but yeah, but I'm all the way at the lowest, and it's not getting it. I'm not even at 25%. So something's not right. I'm gonna call these in. I'm gonna launch new probes. Because I think I screwed up their configuration. that's off. Those Wingstrom sites are a little bit harder to scan. Need full skill. I do have full skills. Yep, I do have full skills. And these are actually sister probes. I do not have the boosters on here, which is the only difference. On this ship, I'm not using a scan ship. I'm using the endurance. But yeah, it. I definitely have full skills. My character's way beyond most, so. But I think what I did is I messed up the left to right, and then when you guys told me to do the top, I moved that with that. So here, now I'm back to where I was at 80. I think I had it to 84%. Which is probably what I'll get here. And then I'll mess with the top down. Yeah, so this is giving me 84. This is where I'm kind of maxed out. I can't go any further. So, what you guys said was go here and drag them in. There it is. Bingo bongo. Alright, so let's go ahead and warp to this guy.
Warp drive.
Now, of course, I don't have a scanner, or I don't have a data thing, but yes. So I think what I did is I did the control drag on the east-west, and that screwed that up. And then when I did the top one, the east-west was already screwed up, so that's why it didn't. But I'll just have to remember when I get to those. I just need to put those scan boosters on here as well as the data analyzer. So that's the relay. Yep. So if I target it, somebody's scanner probe's in here. I can at least hit it with the snowball, which will give me this one. I don't have the data analyzer, but somebody's probe is in here. It's weird. Is that my probe? No, we don't want to shoot a whole bunch of them. We just want to shoot one. All right, so let's close you. So we don't have one now. That's weird. All right. So let's move over here. I was gonna buy a data analyzer. So let's go ahead and do that. Because we got to leave this site anyway, so we may as well go ahead and do that. Oh, we're going to pick this up too. So let's dock.
Warp drive active.
The drag diagonal can go screwy, but 2-click works. Yeah, so that's where I think what happened is I did the east-west, and then I tried the top-down, and that kind of messed it up. So, the thief again.
Docking permission requested.
Well, if he's talking to me, I didn't steal anything. When are your corp mates on? I can get my porp and give you guys. Oh yeah, we already have boosts and stuff. So thank you though. Appreciate it. But yes, we do a mining event every Monday night, and we always have boost and compression and all that. So yeah, we already have that all covered. But thank you for that. All right, so we'll take that, so we can take that back for Blue Gray. But we do a mining event every Monday night in a matins, and that's every Monday night, and that works out 3 jumps. There it is. So let's go get that one. And then we'll come back here. Let's add waypoint. Excellent. That way it'll get us back here. All right. I got to think about which system I was in.
Active.
All right. Yeah, so we're actually doing the ice event now just to try and get my points. I am not completed with the event yet, but I'm a little over halfway, and so I'm trying to get it finished off. So, Turnstrike, what's up, buddy? Thanks for being here tonight. Good to see you. But yeah, I don't have a data analyzer, so yeah, so that one's kind of. But I did want to do that. But so yeah, so now the snowball ones are all gone. So I got to complete one of these others so that it'll throw it in there. So, but yeah, we do every Monday night we do an event in a Matins where we mine, and we always have an orca or a porpoise or something giving boost and compression and everything. And I don't know why I have to say it, but I always have to say it. All the ore you mine is yours. There is no charge for the event. It is free to everyone. And all the ore is yours. Do with as you please. So we provide all the bonuses. You reap all the rewards. So yeah, so feel free to think that. Sorry, I said I'd be around more, but I've been busy a few days down in... No worries. We appreciate it, though. You're always good. I know, unfortunately, I'm an example of how real life gets in the way of your gaming. So yeah. That's one of the reasons I'm going to retire is because I'm tired of real life getting in the way of my gaming. So then it'll just be my wife getting in the way of my gaming. But she who must be obeyed has that power. So I tried to retire this year, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Mine's been a long time coming. I am retiring early. I'm only 56. I'll actually be 57 later this month. And so I'm retiring at 57, which the majority of the people that I work with wait till 70 to retire. I think most of them wait till 70 to retire because they don't want to be home with their wives. But there is that. So why is it not showing me the... Okay, it's showing me that. I want item hanger. Let's put this data analyzer on here. And let's actually go back and see if that site's still there. Wouldn't that be awesome? Probably not, but whatever you do, don't retire the missus. Yeah. Something about being only 36 and having to pay bills. Yeah, there is that. So, but yes, I am retiring early, but the reason we're retiring is because we're moving to the Philippines where it's considerably cheaper to live. So there is that. I'm not sure I could ever retire if I was staying here in America, to be perfectly honest. The medical care is exceptional, but it is also very costly. So, ethnobotany. Oh yeah, congratulations. Hope you're having a great night and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Thanks for being here tonight. But yes, thank you for that. It's been a long time coming. I was telling somebody yesterday, I had to work yesterday, which that's one of the problems working for a bank. Banks aren't closed, can't be closed 2 days in a row. Federal regulation. So we don't get, my wife had off New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day from her company. And so that was kind of nice. And then she took off Monday to get a 5-day weekend. But yeah, I was telling somebody yesterday, I said, now I lost my whole train of thought. I don't remember what I was telling somebody yesterday. Hate when that happens. But yes, I was telling somebody something yesterday. You said, congratulations, hope you're having a great night, Happy New Year. So, congratulations. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Yeah, I don't remember what I was telling somebody yesterday now that you mentioned it. It'll come to me in a second, I hope. Hell, to be getting old. And unfortunately, 57, I'll turn 57 later this month. 57's not that old, but I grade very early. So I started grading in my 30s. And then my daughter decided that high school wasn't hard enough, so her senior year she gave birth to my granddaughter, which really 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 nerfed things up. So I think that's where a lot of the gray hair came from. So, but it actually worked out because sorry, I got a blister right on my wedding ring. It's driving me crazy. But we couldn't retire until our grandchildren were born. So she took home the coursework literally. Yes, yes, yes. So actually, this site is still here. Can you believe that? I've never had that happen. That shows that Winter Nexus is definitely almost over. So, but yes, she decided that she should make it as difficult as possible. Now she did graduate, praise God, and she's actually done very well for herself. I'm very proud of her. But my granddaughter is 14 years old as of this year, this past August. And there it is. Bingo bongo. And we got the data site. And it's not even 1 million. Yeah, well, that's all right. That's all right. But yes, so our deal was one of our requirements to retiring was that we come on, claim reward, was that we our grandchildren, that we saw our grandchildren born, or at least a grandchild. I only have one, but that worked. So she accomplished that for me, so I can't complain there. So she accomplished that for me 14 years ago. So yeah, so we've been pretty much planning this retirement for the last 14 years. So I am using an endurance. It's a tricked out endurance, though it's not tricked out as well as it should be. I have a probe launcher on here with sister probes. I have a snowball launcher on it and ice miner too, so that I can do the ice mining, the snowballs, and the scanning all at the same time. It's got the ice harvester upgrades, and I'm going to remove some of these and actually put some of the scanning upgrades on because I really don't need to use these. But the afterburner I need. But yes, so that's kind of what we're doing here. Trying to maximize our points. And special thanks to Blue Gray. This was actually his, it's derived from his fit. So, but, so let me scan. All right, so let's see. I think there was some more to scan. There is some more to scan. So let's go, you know what? Scratch that. Let's go mine. We'll go ahead and we'll go into the mining site,
Warp drive active.
which will give us another point, another points. And we'll mine, and then while we're mining, we'll scan, because that way we're not wasting time. So, yeah, part of the problem with trying to do all three at the same time is keeping track of what you're doing. So, but ads are getting ready to start here in about 31 seconds. Sorry for that, but hopefully I'll continue talking after the ads clear. So, activate.
Warp drive active.
I did get a data analyzer, and I came back, and that data site that I scanned down actually was still there. So I actually got the site too. It had less than 1 million in loot, but it got me some points. So can't beat that. So all right, so let's go ahead and approach this guy, and we'll start scanning him, or we'll start mining him while we start scanning the others, and then that should work. So yeah. So that's how you can kind of triple dip on the Winter Nexus. So, and like I said, the only thing I'm going to want to spit it out. I do want to remove these boosters here, the shield booster and the multi-spectrum, and add in the scanning boost for range and signal strength, because that would make a big difference. So, especially with that last one where I wasn't able to get it all the way down. So, oh, there's the ads. All right. So, mining hold. There we go. All right. So we got that. Oh, rats. Man, why do all rats always show up as soon as I show up? Nobody else here, so you're definitely going to come for me. So just come. I guess there is some benefit to having a shield booster on here. Let's unlock this guy. Ooh, they're shooting at my drone. That's not cool. Totally uncool. Actually, no, that one is closer. Weird. Targeting my drones instead of targeting me. Come on. This is what happened last time. Took me forever to get rid of the rats so that I could then go back to scanning. So. I probably should put some hobgoblins on here instead of these hammerheads, because then I can launch 2 of them, which would probably help out a little bit better. But all right, ads are over. Thanks for being here, guys. Sorry for the ads. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do next, is switch these to hobgoblins so that I can get a couple of them on there. Make it a little better, so. All right. Loot. Bring you back in. Put the salvager out. Salvage these guys up. I don't want to open these yet, because if I open them, they're going to take up more space. I'm running out of space. Yeah, we're about to claim that one, so, and that should get us to where we can scan again. So, let's go back. Oh, all they're gone. All the sites are gone. Well, there you go. No worries. We'll wait for new ones to spawn. So yeah, so this one's kind of tripped out for that. Unfortunately, the one thing it doesn't seem to be tripped out for, it's not a scan ship. So I should have tripped it out a little bit better for the scanning, which is what Blue Gray had on his. This is a poor attempt at matching what Blue Gray had on his, but the weird part is I'm not getting. Oh, there's a capsuleer hit with a snowball. Yeah, there's no capsuleers here, so I'll have to go find a capsuleer. But I wasn't getting the snowball ones; they hadn't reset. So yeah, so I gotta. They did finally reset, so I'll go get them taken care of. But I got. Yep. So when I harvest this last one, I'll get that one. So we'll do that. Pretty good with 2 gravity rigs and rangefinder if your skills are good. Yeah, my skills are maxed. So, but yeah, that's but yeah, this is driving me crazy because. So let's turn let's untrack. There we go. So then I can see these. There we go. All right. So now we got the loads of ice exchanged. If a capsuleer shows up here, then I can hit him. But it doesn't look like anybody's going to show up here. So let me bring this guy back in. We'll probably have someone else's fit with a tank. Yeah. Well, I use the tank because the rats, especially with using the hammerheads. The hammerheads take a while to bring them down, and you can only launch one. So I just need to switch those out and put some hogs in there. So some hobgoblins and some hogs, some hobgoblins. So yeah, because then I can launch 2 of them. Plus I could carry more, but yeah, that's I hammerheads is kind of my go-to. Yeah, it's kind of my go-to drone, and so yeah, so I have hammerheads everywhere, and so the hobgoblins I actually have to look for, and so yeah, I haven't done that. So all right, no more scan signatures yet, so no problem. We'll keep mining. Now the one other thing that I guess Blue Gray does is he actually puts an MTU on here, and he leaves the MTU at the Orca. So then he just throws these out in cans. They go to the MTU, and yeah, voila, baba bing, baba boom. So just made 500 million in low sec plus implants blueprint. Excellent job, despairlucio. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. Yeah. The low sec sites, then I have to with the low sec sites, I have to actually factor in my losses, which always makes it a little worse. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not it. Yeah, these people with the Netflix. In fact, now they're targeting Netflix. So I just got an email. Sorry, distracted, but I just got an email that said my Netflix payment thing is all updated. Please click on this link to fix it. Really? And even as a complete moron, I'm going to go to Netflix and check my payment stuff. I'm not going to click on your link. Especially when the email address it came from is not Netflix. But I guess they get people to fall for them, so that's why they keep doing them. So let's start with the mining. The boxes pay more. Yeah, I'm sure they probably do. But like I said, I always got to look over my shoulder. There's a whole lot of people, many of the streamers that I follow, that are targeting people doing the Winter Nexus sites. So yeah. So I don't want to fall foul with any of them. So no, I appreciate it, Despair. Thanks. I'm mostly just trying to do it for the points at this point. I have never in 21 years, so for those of you that are new to the stream, Falstaff here is 21 years old. EveOnline went live Memorial Day weekend 2003. He was born September of the same year. So I have not played the whole 21 years, but the character has been around that long. And so I've been through all of Eve's ups and downs, and in those 21 years I have never completed a single event. And so, to the best of my knowledge, it's hard to remember that far back, but the events back then were really crappy. So I'm pretty sure they definitely didn't happen back then. In fact, I'm pretty sure at least one of the times I left was because of some event. So, do you have something special that nobody has? I have a few items that I think were collector's things from way back when. Ironically, though, I'm pretty sure they're in that impound that I never got. But I think I still have a couple of them. Couple things they gave in the very beginning. But, stuff that doesn't do anything. But some kind of plush teddy bear or something, So yeah, they used to do special Christmas gifts every year, and so I have like 21 of those. And somebody said you can actually make money off of those, but I've never tried. So yep. Mines were a good thing. I was one of the ones that was a little upset when they removed them. So, but yeah. Really, this blister is really bugging me. It will not heal. And I never have problems with things on my hands healing. Well, especially with my lotion, but I haven't put that in there. He's got that in the sales quote. Yeah. I don't know what that means. I apologize. So, it's one of the languages I don't speak. So, or read. I can do a little bit of German. I can do some Spanish. That looks like French, but don't quote me on that. Je ne sais quoi. Sounds like French. So. But yeah, this blister's really bugging me. We were talking about that. It is French. See that? Recognize it at least to the point that I don't know it. But yeah, I'm pretty good with languages. Trying to learn my wife's language. Everybody in the Philippines speaks English, so there's really no necessary. It's really not necessary to learn it, but they're not really comfortable speaking English, especially with an American. Which honestly, their English is better than most of the people I work with, so I don't know why they're not comfortable. But Tagalog, yes. She has one sister that speaks no English, and so I was trying to learn it for her. And it's kind of amazing because as an American and knowing English, which literally makes 0 sense, all right, it's very difficult to learn another language. Yeah. Well, and it's a hodgepodge of multiple different languages. So I know some Spanish. Actually, I took Spanish in high school, and so I know some Spanish. There's a lot of Spanish words in it because they were conquered by the Spaniards, and then there's a bunch of Japanese words because they were conquered by the Japanese, and so yeah, it's like, and then there's some English words. And so normally I can follow along when they're talking in person. If I'm just listening to them, I can't follow as well. But in person, I can usually follow along based on the gravity. I just don't get the details. And so, but it's been interesting because yeah, she thinks she's like, you understood? I'm like, I understood enough to at least follow the general dialogue, I don't have the details on, what color was the guy's hair. I know it was a guy, and what color was his hair and what shoes was he wearing. I didn't get that. But I did follow that the guy was, doing this, that, and the other. So let's go turn these in. Actually, let's approach this guy first and pick him up. And then we'll turn these in since that asteroid just depleted. But yeah, I wanted to learn it for just so that I can make them feel more comfortable, since they're really not comfortable speaking English with me. Plus, the church is all in Tagalog, so, and I'd really like to understand what I'm yelling amen to. So, yeah, silly as that might be, but you're a stand-up guy. Well, I try, but I always want them to feel I've traveled all over the world, okay? And in my 56 going on 57 years, I have not met a nicer people. They are by far the most laid-back people I have ever met. Almost to a fault, to be perfectly honest, because trying to get anything done there is impossible because they are just totally laid back. But they're just good people. And so from that perspective, that's one of the things I've always like, well, I at least want to honor that. So, all right, so let's see. Let's find another roid. Approach this guy. Since I'm here all by myself. Are those NPCs? Those are NPCs. Stop. Can I target them? No, I got to target a capsuleer. That's what it said. All right, unlock that. All right. Yeah. That's the only problem. My cargo's covering up capsuleer with a snowball. Yeah. Hoping somebody would show up here, but not happening. All right. But yeah, I try. And like I said, it goes a long way because, I never have any trouble communicating there. They all understand English. They all speak English. They're just very uncomfortable with it. And it's obvious that they're uncomfortable with it. And so I always want to put them at ease and make them feel more comfortable. I'd rather I struggle with their language than they feel like they're struggling with mine. But like I told every one of them, their English is better than most of the people I work with. And most of the people I work with are American or immigrants that have been Americanized, like my wife. And yeah, it's amazing. Their English is flawless, but they're so self-conscious of it. So, but yeah, but yes, I did manage to learn Spanish at least enough to hold a general conversation, and that was with 4 years of Spanish. Darth Rudis, thanks for the follow. And Vaya con Dios, yep. English speakers in America, yep. But yes, I did manage to learn enough Spanish to at least get us through a vacation. My first wife and we got it through a vacation in Cancun. And so, but I think they laughed at me more than anything. But yeah, it's one of those where Americans trying to learn another language is just, English makes zero sense. We drive on parkways and we park on driveways. I mean, I just got to use that. That's just one example, right? And yeah, it's ridiculous. And so trying to learn another language that actually makes sense is kind of, because we're always trying to compare it back to English. And so, which doesn't make any sense. And so, but yeah, it's amazing we're able to communicate. So, but I think that's probably why English has not become the #1 language in the world, because Spanish has definitely become the #1. Is usually the #1 language. So there's more countries that speak Spanish than any. And then you have, of course, the Japanese. We traveled to Japan several years ago, and they refuse to speak any English. They won't learn it. They won't even attempt it. So, which was it was very difficult. We have a nephew. My wife has a nephew that's part Japanese, and he speaks fluent Japanese. We had to call him multiple times while we were there to communicate with our hotel staff because we couldn't get the idea across that we needed more towels. Things of that nature. So, I think that was before the phone days or I didn't think of the phone, where you can speak it into the phone and then they speak it and it translates for you. I either didn't think of that or it was before those days. I don't know which it was. But yeah, it was quite interesting because I was just like, I mean, all the signs in the airport are in Japanese, no English. They don't care. And but it's also it was the cleanest country I have ever been in my life. And I was telling my wife, I have no idea how it's so clean because the whole time we were there I think 2 weeks. The whole time we were there, I couldn't find a trash can. And the only place there was a trash can was in our hotel. I mean, there's no litter. I guess in the old days in Japan, if you littered, they cut your hand off. So, you littered twice, right? And so I guess it worked because there's no litter. I mean, I saw people, smokers, put their cigarette out on their hand, put the cigarette butt and the ashes in their pocket or in a little purse that they had. Because they didn't want to even drop that on the ground. Which I was like, ashes are biodegradable for crying out loud. No. But like I said, I looked all over for trash because every time I had a candy bar or something and I needed to throw I couldn't find a trash can. I mean, in the subway and nothing. And so, but yeah, I was like, I don't know how it's so clean. I think it's because everybody just put it in their pocket, which is what I did. I put it in my pocket. When we got back to the hotel, I emptied my pockets. And so, yeah. But yeah, it was one of those where it was like, I don't quite understand smokers this day and age, but there's addictions. I understand that. I smoked way back in college, and it came down to eating or smoking. And of course, as you can tell, I'm a little bit bigger guy. I chose eating. So, but if you think about it, it's really a big deal to carry your trash. It isn't, but it's one of those things that, as an American, we never even considered that. We got trash cans every 2 feet, which of course causes somebody to have to empty those trash cans. So, but yeah, we're always so used to having them that when you don't have them, it's kind of like, but like you said, when it came down to just putting it in my pocket and emptying it out when I got to the hotel, it was like, this is actually not a bad idea. And it means all these trash cans don't have to be emptied. They're all in one place, Take it home. We don't have to deal with your trash. Take it home, And so, yeah, it was kind of brilliant. So, but yeah, it was one of those. It was just was phenomenal because it was like, but then on the other hand, they also have the highest suicide rate in the world because they pretty much just work and, that's it. They don't have really social lives. They don't do a whole lot. I think the pachinko palaces, which is gambling, which is funny. My dad bought me a pachinko machine when I was a kid, and we had a grand old time with it. I had no idea it was a gambling device, until we went to Japan. Like, oh yeah, that's big deal here. Yeah, they lose all their money gambling. So, but similar logic, only toilet paper versus paper water jars. Yep. Speaking of Filipinos or Hawaiians, so this was a Japanese. Yeah, this was a Japanese. So, yeah, the Japanese. It was very interesting. So when we were in Japan, the subway there is so accurate and so on time that you can't claim the subway made you late. You can't claim you're late to work. I mean, if you're late to work once, you get fired. That their work is very serious. It's all about honor. And so the work is very serious, and it's all company. And so you can't claim the subway made you late. But the subway is late when somebody jumps in front of the train, which happens, as much as I hate to say it, on a semi-regular basis. And when that happens, the subway company will give everyone on the train a note that they can take to their employer to say, hey, somebody jumped in front of the train and, that's why we're late. And so the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. Yeah, I was shocked because, from the whole honor thing and that kind of stuff, I was shocked to hear they had the highest suicide rate. It's like, yeah, there's no, what did I was told? One of my wife's relatives is part Japan. One of her in-laws is part Japanese, and he said, yeah, there's no joy in their lives. It's all work. That's what you focus on. Your work is everything. And so, and I was like, wow, that's gotta suck. I mean, but then I think about it. Yeah, I've given an awful lot to my company in 25 years, so there's something to be said about that. I mean, we probably do the same thing here. We just don't do it. We're not required to do it. We probably do it inadvertently, and so heck, even if you work 90 hours a week, as long as it's meaningful, yeah, that's kind of my thought. But I think that's part of it. Is most of them don't see profits from it. They don't see any of that. And so then you have the one group that just goes home and does nothing. So there's no fun in their lives. And you have the other group that goes and gambles all of the money that they did make away, and so now they're in debt. And so yeah, so but yes, there is a lot of busy work, a lot of, unsatisfying work, And so but yeah, they said that's their most common way to commit suicide, is to jump in front of the train. Which was like, you gotta be kidding me. You're like, oh no. Yeah, it happens quite often. Like, well, that's gotta suck. They're like, well, they'll write you a note so you don't get fired. I'm like, well, thank God for that. But the guy that made blue LEDs for the rest of us got $70K for his hard work. Yeah. And that's where a lot of it is. Most of those guys that invented stuff, they didn't get hardly anything for it, It's the guys that, that either reverse engineered it or waited till the patent ran out and mass marketed it that usually gets it, But yeah, that's the law of economy, But yeah, it's kind of funny because I was shocked. Cleanest place in the world, but highest suicide rate. And so I was like, man, that's gotta suck. But yeah, she has a sister, and now her niece and nephew live in Japan. Her sister's actually, I think, getting ready to retire and come home to the Philippines. But they've made a good living over there, so that worked out. But oh my goodness, it's 12:15. Holy cow. Well, I got 2 loads of ice here. We really didn't get that far, did we? No, we didn't. Kind of sucks. But we did pass the time quite well. Oh, there's 2 more signatures. Well, let me go ahead and keep mine, and I'll scan these signatures down. At least that way we'll see what it turns out to be. So, fun per hour is high. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I can't believe that it's almost over. Now, I did start a little late, so that's probably part of it. Ooh, that's weird. Scanned a bunch of them all at the same time that just came in. That's weird. All right. But yeah, so that's the one we want, right? Yep. But yeah, I usually stream, so for those of you that are new, I usually stream from 9:30 Central Time here in America till roughly 12:30 Central Time. I stream Sunday night, Monday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. Tuesday nights I bowl, and I have a heck of a time getting home in time to stream because my bowling always seems to be super long. And so that's, we used to stream Tuesday nights as well, and so we had to give up on Tuesday nights. So it's a nice break because I actually get some good sleep Tuesday nights, which makes the wife happy. And so, but yes, the plan is when I move to the Philippines to be streaming the same time, since there's a 14-hour difference right now with daylight savings time. So right now it is roughly about 2 p.m., 2:15 p.m. in the Philippines. And I would be finishing up now, so I would start around 11 a.m. and go to 2:15 p.m., which is the hottest part of the day, which is exactly the time I want to be not outside in the sun. So yes, it should work out perfectly. Everybody was all worried, oh, you're going to move and then your time's going to be different. I'm like, no, hopefully the plan is to keep it the same. It may shift an hour or two, especially with the time change. Hoping they get rid of daylight savings time. because that'll make it a little easier. But yes, we'll have to see how that goes. So I think they voted on it last year to get rid of it, and they decided not to. So I don't have a whole lot of hope that Congress is going to do the right thing here in America, because I don't believe they've ever done the right thing. But that's a whole different opinion. So, but yeah, so what we'll probably do is we'll probably go a little bit longer since I started later. All right, so I'm in the same boat as I was with the other one, so I definitely need those boosters. So that's the one thing I'm going to add to this, because that'll definitely make this a little better, is if I put those boosters on here. Let's try this. 82. Nope, 84. Best I can get. Alright, so let's look here. That's not it. Nope, that's not it. This is it. Let's go ahead and drag those in. Try that. Alright, we got her. Excellent. I'm actually going to bring these in since now they're out of whack. And the ice miner stopped. So let's do warp to 0. Let's take care of this guy. And then we'll come back and turn this ice in. Maybe we'll find a capsuleer here that we can target. Nope. Nobody's scanning down sites but me. Well, man, I should be able to get rid of these, get rid of all this stuff pretty quick. I'd like to put a micro warp drive on here. Just that will make this go a lot faster, but it's really not that bad. Micro warp drive I have to keep an eye on, because then I always overshoot it. Alright. 2.2 million, just over 2 million. We still got space left. Excellent. Alright, so let's warp back to this guy. Turn this ice in.
Warp drive active.
We'll scan down something else. See if we can get another data site before we cool off here. But yeah, so when you're doing something like this, time flies by like nothing, especially with the conversation. I really appreciate it. It's one thing I always do. If you guys haven't ever noticed, you might not have. I always put in my, so I upload, it says here in one of my announcements, I upload all my Twitch streams to YouTube. I have and thank you YouTube viewers, I have 2 or 3 YouTube viewers that are dedicated viewers that always watch me. Really appreciate that. And so yeah, so that's nice. I always upload those up. Oh, gotta be within 25, really. But yeah, so I upload those up, so you can always check them out there. Freaking rats again. I mean, seriously, guys. Claim reward. Alright, there's another one. Yeah, they gotta get close enough so I can target you. Alright, go away. Yeah, we never had this problem with the other data, with the other ones. We never had any ones. RavenGalactic, how you doing? Thanks for being here tonight. Actually just getting ready to cut out here in a little bit, but we'll raid somebody, so I'll pass you on to somebody good. But I'm probably going to do a little bit more. I started a little later than I normally do, so. But we're doing Winter Nexus. Trying to maximize it. We have this ship fitted out for snowballs, scanning, pore scanning, and mining ice. And so we're trying to triple dip on it. And I don't know that I'm really doing it as well as it could be done. But, oh, they're targeting my hammerhead. Come on. Come on. Finish him off. Ridiculous. But yeah, so we're kind of doing a triple threat. I don't know about triple threat, but yeah. The scanning is not doing as well as I would like. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get those boosts put on there because that'll make a huge difference. This is not a scanning ship, so it needs all the help it can get. So this is an endurance. Like I said, I've got it fitted out with the scanner. I'm using sister probes, which I thought would give me more than enough, but it hasn't. Snowball launcher and a tier 2 ice miner, along with tier 2 ice mining boost. So that way we can minimize. I think I've got it down to like 50 seconds. It takes me per cycle, so which works out pretty good. Unfortunately, these hammerheads are taking a while to take care of the rats. So I wish I had hobgoblins in here instead. That would have probably worked out better. But hindsight's always 20/20, so that's usually the way it works. I think I can launch the salvage drone. Yeah, so let's do that. I'll start salvaging these guys up. I like to clean up after myself. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So I destroyed it instead of salvaging it. I tell you, some days... So let's do attack. That's the one that should be attacking. This one should be salvaging. There we go. So I destroyed the one I was trying to salvage. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So yeah, that's why I don't put both types of drones out at the same time. So. Alright, so salvaging's done. Now if we could just kill this last one. I don't know why he's acting up. But let's go ahead and approach. So that way when we do kill him, at least we'll be able to loot him quick. What's that one? Red Prospector ship. Let's salvage that. Not suitable wrecks were found for salvage. Okay, well then we won't bother. So somehow, because we closed, now he's doing better damage. I don't know why that makes the drone do better damage, but oh well, whatever. Whatever works. So. But yeah, RavenGalactic, thanks for being here tonight. Appreciate it. Just telling these guys I stream Sunday night, Monday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, from 9:30 Central to roughly 12:30 Central American time. Right now we're in Central Daylight's time, but hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Kind of a laid-back stream, so we try to Try to keep it real. Come on, just finish him off. My goodness gracious. Alright, you return. And you salvage. Alright. So let's see. There were some more signals, so let's go ahead and scan some more signals while he's salvaging that down. So alright. But yeah, we're using an endurance that's been triple stacked. It's got snowball launcher, it's got scanning, and it's got mining. So we can try and maximize the event and the event points. I don't know that it's actually worked out that way so far. Like right now, I'm not mining while I'm scanning, which would make sense, but I should be. Curious. So yeah, so we cleared that. So let's bring him back in. And we can go out here and mine. So did they attack the workout? Looks like it's on fire. Weird. All right, let's approach this. That way we'll mine, at least while we're scanning. So that way we can kind of at least double dip. I don't know why I am switching screens. That wasn't what I should do. This is what I should do. So, all right, so let's center, flip, analyze. 5 minutes per block is rough. Yeah. So I'm doing, mine's at 50 seconds per block. And that usually makes a pretty big difference. In fact, let me go ahead and start this one up. That way, while I'm scanning. Quit switching screens, you doofus. I keep switching screens. That can't be only skill. No, it is so it's a tier 2 ice miner. I also have on here, I have tier 2 ice mining boost. So the tier 2 ice mining boost, I think each one of those lowers it. Yeah, decreases the cycle time. So it loses it minus 9%. I've got 3 of them. And so that's lowering it. And then, yeah, then the skills, the tier 2 also is got a little bit less. So T2 gets mining from 5 blocks per half hour to 6. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, that kind of makes a difference. So keep hitting Alt Tab in order to switch back to my scanning. I don't know why. It's just idiotic. So I can't remember if I scanned at this one or not. So let's go ahead and do it again. That's the other problem with trying to triple dip is I can't remember what I was doing. So, and you have the 3-2. Okay, so the T2 upgrades will definitely give the bonus. So. The endurance bonus does it. Yeah, so the endurance also gives a bonus too. So you're using you're using adventure, right? So that's probably part of it. I thought the venture had a bonus too. So I bet you the venture has a ore bonus, but not a ice bonus. So thanks for that, Taydos. And thanks for being here tonight. The obligatory question is your character max skill. So mine definitely is. I don't know if Blue-Gray's is or not. I don't think he is, because I don't think he can do the tier 2s. So that's why he's using the tier 1s. So at least that's part of it. But yeah, that's definitely one that I would work on, is getting the tier 2s. So yeah, this is only going to get to 84. They all get to the same. All get to the same. And I hold control. Bring it in, analyze, see if this will do it. Yeah, max skill does make a difference. So all right. So let's pull these in, because once I screw up their configuration, I hate to mess with them at that point. So all right. So once this one cycles, we'll go ahead and warp to this guy. At least that way we get the most ice out of it. Let's untrack so we can see. All right, stop. And warp. Nobody else seems to be messing with them, so
Warp drive active.
the data sites definitely make more. So, and then I got to come. Oh, I got to come back into the mining site anyway. So yeah. So sitting comfortable in my 8.5 million points. There you go. Yeah, I think that's where. Honestly, I think that's where I'm at 14 and a half, almost 14 and 3/4 million points. So, but yeah, it, like I said, it's I haven't played the whole 21 years. The character's been around the whole 21 years, but I haven't played the whole 21 years. So this will actually give me this data vault's open. So honestly, I could probably do this all night, which I guess is what Jackson did yesterday to catch up to me. So I'll take that. There she is. 8.8 million. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right, let's push off from this guy. And actually, let's go back to the ice site. That way we'll get the ice site ones. Let's claim this reward. See what's next. Mining site entered, exploration site entered. Okay, so we'll enter this mining site. So there's that one. Activate.
Warp drive active.
Untrack. Alright, let's find one. Let's approach this guy. Looks like we got another one, another skin. Alright. We're chipping them away. We're chipping them away. I don't know how much ice I already got in here. Oh yeah, we're good. So we'll do the 7, which will get us that one. And then we'll do that. So let me go ahead and scan something else down. I guess I got to zoom out. It's like, how come I don't see anything? You got to zoom out, buddy. It remembers where you were. Oh, I drug it again. Old habits die hard. Muscle memory. So yeah, so after we finish this one and mine the ice to get this back to where we were, we'll probably call the night. So I got to work in the morning. Actually, I got to take the wife to work in the morning. So that's gonna make me have to get up really early. So 5 times faster than me is a lot. It is a lot. I also have an implant. I have an inherent high wall mining implant, but I don't know if that works for ice. 3% bonus to mining laser and strip mining yield. Mining amount bonus 3%. I don't know if that makes a difference. Probably shouldn't. But yeah, that may help a little bit. But I do have max skills. So yeah, so there is that. So I have max all the skills. Scanning, scan acquisition, scan all of them. So this will get me down to 84. And then I'll have to manipulate it again. Yep, 83. So that'll get me to 84. And that's the only implant this guy has. This is my matins guy, so I put that on him since he's here in the matins. Alright, so let's see. I'm only at 3. You know what? We probably should go get that. Or somebody else steals it. No problem. So after this one, I'll fly out there and get this one.
The asteroid is depleted.
Perfect timing. Asteroid is depleted. Alright, warp to 0.
Warp drive active.
I'm worried I'm going to run out of space. Oh! Yeah, I probably am. So we might have to figure out what to drop. What doesn't take up the most space? Yeah, these can definitely go. Ah, somebody's already here. He beat me to it. That's alright. Congratulations, buddy.
Warp drive active.
Move the ore to the hold. Oh, I didn't think about that. Good point. Duh. Thanks, Blue Gray. What an idiot. What an idiot. I swear. Some days it's a wonder I even get out of bed. It really is. It really is. It's like Eagle Eye Blu-ray. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, yeah. But it was one of those where I'm hauling that ore for him. So, yeah. So it was one of those. But yeah, I didn't even think about that. Mining hold makes perfect sense. What an idiot. Alright, so I want to mine some more. So let's approach this guy. Turn this on. Oh, is that one for me? Oh, okay. Well, that's even better. I always need Noxium. Always. Always. Yeah, that is good stuff. That's why I was going to haul it to Cheetah for you so you could sell it to Blossom. Because, yeah, that is good stuff. So. Alright, let's get this going. And so we need... We need 3 more units. Oop, there's a reward. Oh, go to the data site. I actually went to the data site. Yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, perfect. Data vault's open. Yep, I didn't get that one open, but yeah, so 3 more units, and then we'll complete that one. Dropped in a low hole with the wrong ship. That's all I could carry. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that is a really good one. So I was expecting rats to show up again, because every time I warp into this one, rats show up. But they didn't. So, of course, now that I said that, especially since my hammerheads are not really doing a good job of taking care of them, so. I do all my building in Vanillin, which is not really on the other side of the world from Amatins, but it is kind of a little bit of a jump. So, made 58 ore boxes from Winter Nexus mining today. Wow! 230 million in loot. Sellback value. 1 skin drops in for 129 million. Excellent, Mismo. Have a good night. Hey, did you want me to move any of that ore for you? Because if you do, just contract it to me and then I'll move it. I moved blue grays today, so not yet. Okay, no worries. Just let me know. It's not a problem. Yeah, I move all mine back to the Jita proximity, and so yeah, it's not a problem to move yours as well. So. But yeah, 50 ore boxes, man, that's a grind. Yeah, the pleasure is ours to chat with you. Well, I really appreciate Eligos. That's like I said, streaming has been really easy because of you guys and keeping the conversation going. So I have in my stream Ask Me Anything, and we pushed that to the limit a couple nights. I think we talked about my vasectomy one night, and I guess a lot of people don't talk about their vasectomies, and so, but yeah, I literally will talk about anything. I've been married twice. Once was to the devil, and then the second was to an angel. So I can talk about it from either side. So, a butt below the rest. Yeah. Cut even. Yeah. Cut below the rest. Yeah. I had mine done by a woman, which was the other thing. When my son was born, I was married to my wife, and I knew when my daughter was born, we got married because she was pregnant. And when my daughter was born, 4 months after we got married, I knew that I had made a mistake. But I went through a divorce as a kid, so I refused to put my kids through that. I said, you know what, that's my mistake. It's not their mistake. I'll suffer. And so, so everybody says, well, why'd you have another kid? Well, when the woman you're married to, when you're an honest guy and you refuse to cheat on the woman you're married to, even if you're, she's the devil, when she offers to have sex with you, you have sex with her. And ironically, that was probably the only 2 times we had sex, when she got pregnant with my daughter and when she got pregnant with my son. So, we went to the doctor after she got pregnant with my son, and the doctor's like, yeah, it looks like you conceived on, and I said, September 11th at 3:57 p.m., maybe 30 seconds. She's like, how did you know that? Trust me. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I decided that as soon as my son was born, I was going to have this taken care of, because I couldn't afford more than 2 kids, all right? I did the math. And was like, yeah, I can't afford more than 2 kids. So let's get this taken care of. And they argued with me that, no, you really should wait 6 months. You may regret it. It's, it's hard to reverse, and not always accurate, and blah, blah, blah. Hard to type, yeah. And so I was like, no, you don't understand. If she offers to have sex with me again, even though I know she's not the right woman for me, I'm gonna have sex with her. I'm a guy, right? Oh, ads are on. All right, we'll finish that up after the ad. Sorry. Afternoon delight with healthy soldiers. Yeah, seems I'm as fertile as the Iowa plain. So. Access. Boom. Yes. All right. Loads exchanged. All right, let's go get some more ice. Why not? Why not? We're here. We may as well. All right. But yeah, thanks to my YouTube viewers. Appreciate you guys. Ads are going on my Twitch stream right now, so I always want to, anytime my ads go on, I want to point out to you guys. Appreciate you guys. All 3 of you. I have 3 people who religiously watch my videos every day. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. Hooray. Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's funny because I've actually, most of them have commented. Oh, I'm talking during the ads again. Sorry. But most of them have commented. And I've told them, hey, why don't you catch me live? Because that way we can interact better. And they're like, yeah, your time zone is way off. I'm like, okay, no problem. Alright, so we got the loads. Data vault opened. Could probably try and scan another one down while we're mining. Is it? Nope. Gotta zoom out again, buddy. Yeah. No new signatures. It's a 6 a.m. affair to see you live for me. Yeah, so that's the thing. I think a lot of it is all kind of just about when you're available. So, have you found a decent group to play with, or do you work alone? So, no, actually, my viewers. So, what I did is I had a corporation. We were talking about this earlier. I have a corporation before, 21-year-old corp. And when I came back this last time, they were gone, defunct, gone for about 5 years. And the corp was stripped, and so I had to figure out what I was going to do. So I joined another corp that one of my viewers was in, and that turned out to be a bad corp. The viewer that I followed, left the corp the day after I joined them, which is never a good sign. But I hung around until they raised their tax rate to 8%. Which taxed everything, my dailies, everything. They got 8% of everything I did, even though they didn't do anything for me. So that's when I finally said, okay, that's the last straw. And so we actually created, we actually created a corp for the stream. So it's called the Silver Wolves of Freedom. You guys are all welcome. And it is a 0 tax rate corp. Like I said, every Monday night we do mining events, which is not corp related. That's viewer related for my stream. So every Monday night we do a mining event in a Matins, which is a high sec system, just regular mining. We provide the boost, we provide the compression. You guys reap the rewards. And so everybody's welcome, whether you're in the corp or not. And so, yeah, and that's kind of what a lot of other people said. We normally are on around this time. And so if you play more, during the day, you may or may not see anybody, which I've had a couple join and then leave because of that. But yeah, that's every once in a while you may see me. I work from home several days a week. And so if I happen to be around, I may jump on and move some more around or something like that. But I'm usually not actively playing while I'm working. And so it's usually on in the background. But yeah, so it seems we're mostly active during this time when I stream. And so yeah, so if that's a good time for you, then that definitely works out. And everybody's welcome. And so, but it is a 0 tax rate corp. I don't take anything. Don't believe in taking anything from the members. Yeah, the 8% one. Not only did they charge 8%, but then every mining event you went to, they charged you a fee, a tax, to be part of the mining event, which I thought was ridiculous. So Yeah, the ones you see advertised are the ones that bait and switch. Yep, yep. eveonline is okay for learning than any of the big alliances. Pick your poison. Yep, yep. So yeah, so that's why I was really reluctant to start my own corp. But the viewers were actually like, hey, why don't we just start one? And I was like, okay, we can do that. And so, but yeah, it took a while for me to come around to it, but it's actually worked out. Hasn't been too bad. I was a CEO of my 21-year-old corp way back when. I turned it over to one of my real life friends, and that was one of the things I tried to, when I came back this time, they were all gone. And so I tried to actually get control of the corp again, because I would have really rather kept that one since it was 21 years old. And CCP really gave me the runaround on that. And they were like, oh, there's a means how to do it in the game. And I'm like, I explained to them multiple times, yeah, that doesn't work. You need to have shares. When I was CEO, there were no shares, you know. And so you can't get shares now without somebody, you know, in the corp that already has shares in order to create more shares. And so they were like, oh, no, yeah, you can do it. And so I, you know, back and forth every time I replied to them, it was 24 hours before I'd get, or actually it was a week before I'd get another reply. And so it was very frustrating. I don't think I wanted to lower that, did I? Maybe. But yeah, so I finally convinced them that I was right. And so they were like, yep, you're right. I'm sorry, but we can't do anything. And so I was like, well, thanks for nothing, you know, but so yeah, so after months of back and forth communications, they finally admitted, yeah, you're right. And so I had to give up the 21-year-old corp, which I really wasn't happy about, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah. Well, that's what I said. I'm like, you know, I said, you know, it's not like I'm, you know, somebody who just walked off the street and asked you to do something for me here. I've been here for 20 years. You would think that would give me a little bit more, you know. Now, granted, I haven't been paying Omega the whole 20 years, but they got it quite a few of those years. And, you know, back in the day, it was all pay. There wasn't a free one and then a pay one. So yeah, when I first started, it was all pay. Of course, it was like $10 a month. It was a lot cheaper. But yeah, so, but yeah, they really kind of were not really helpful. It was pretty ridiculous. So I had a whole list of things I sent them. I think there was like 10 items on my list, and they actually fixed one of them. So when I came back, the Hulks used to have two miners. And so when I came back, all my Hulks that were in trig space had 2 miners on them, and I could not reconfigure them because I didn't have enough status with the trigs to be able to go into the fitting window. And so I said, hey, you know, this is kind of ridiculous. And they were like, yeah, we know that's a problem. We'll fix that for you. Well, it took 3 weeks for them to fix that on my 3 or 4 Hulks that I had in trig space at the time. And just ridiculous. And so, because every time they would reply, they'd be like, now, what did you want us to do again? I'm like, you can't read the chain of emails here. And so, yeah, so I was pretty frustrated with them. But, you know, that's kind of the way it works. So, customer support is anything but, right? But, did I get everything I needed for that one? This is crazy. I don't know why it keeps tracking this stuff. So, no, I needed a couple more. But let's go get this one. And then we'll mine those last ones. We're going to be here all night. We're never going to quit. So I'm 05. I got the grief in the last court. People were jealous. Yep. Yeah, I bugged a trash ship full of event loot. No reply. 1 week. Yeah, and that's what all the replies seem to take a week, which I was like, you know, that's kind of ridiculous, number one. Number two, when you take a week to reply, at least read all the other, you know, all the other emails in the chain before you reply, please. And so that's what the one guy was like, yeah, because they said, yeah, we'll take care of it. What do you want us to do? And I said, well, fix it so I can fly them. I said, you want to take off one miner or you want to take off all the miners? I don't care. I said, just make it so I can fly them because they won't let me fly them because they're, invalid. And so then the guy came back and, what did you want us to do again? Oh, they told me I had to send them the names and the names of the ships and which stations they were in. So I did all that. A week for that. And then they said, he came back and said, so what did you want us to do again? And I'm like, and I actually let him have it. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. I said, because this is ridiculous. And so, yeah, I was pretty furious. And so then I think one of the supervisors replied and said, yeah, sorry about that. And I'm like, yeah, sorry doesn't cut it, buddy. But yeah, it was like, thanks for nothing. 1.3 million. So, alright, so let's get out of here. Ooh, there's a claim reward. Ah, data core. Those are my babies. That's what I like. So, yeah, they keep giving the handoff to, and that's exactly what it was. And I felt bad after I let the guy have it, but I was kind of like, the least there was literally, like 10 replies. Like, the least you could have done was read the 10 replies, because they said in there specifically what needed to be done, instead of wasting my time for another week. And I was just like, this is ridiculous, you guys. And that's what I said. I think part of what I went into was, and you're charging me $20 a month to stretch this out for 2 months while you jerk me around? Sorry. That's ridiculous. And so, yeah, but yeah, I think one of the managers or supervisors got on and was like, we're really sorry about that, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I appreciate that, but, learn from it so that we don't have it happen to anybody else, please. Because honestly, if I hadn't just come back, I probably would have left over something like that, It's like kind of ridiculous. But yeah. But yeah, like I said, I had 10 items in there that I wanted their help with, and they wouldn't help me with any of them except the Hulks. And then that took, 4 weeks. And I'm like, you guys are killing me. Like, I appreciate you helping me out, but, especially since this is your change anyway, you're the ones that made it invalid, and now I'm in a place where I don't have a high enough status to fix it. I kind of need to fix it. And then the corpse stuff, like I said, I argued with them about the corpse stuff for quite a while before they finally admitted, yeah, you're right. And I was like, I know. But yeah, they were like, oh no, there's a mechanism in game. And I was like, yeah, there is a mechanism in game, but in order to be able to become voted as CEO, I have to have shares of stock. And I can't get shares of stock unless there's somebody else active in the corp with shares of stock to grant me shares of stock. And like, oh no, you can do this and do that. And I said, I've done that. There's no one with shares. Only people with shares of stock can vote on that. And there's no one with shares of stock that is active. So they're not voting. And they were like, oh no. And just back and forth. Like I said, every reply was a week. So, but it was one of those, it was just like, you gotta be kidding me, guys. And I said, I know the game better than you, and I've been gone for 8 years. I mean, come on. And so, yeah. So then they finally admitted, yeah, you're right. We need to fix that. Okay. How long we talking? Like, oh, it ain't happening anytime soon. Well, thanks for nothing. So glad we had this 2-month conversation. My goodness. Quit targeting my damn drones. Finally. Wow, Bond, you're still up? Yeah, I'm trying to grind out this data Nexus. Plus, the conversation's been pretty good, so they're all brand new, have no emotional attachment to the game. Yep, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I actually did it for a while. You know, it's funny. I actually one of the times I played the game, I was actually one of their customer support people, and the way they treat them is horrible. You know, you think as an employee, you know, as volunteer, you know, so you're really not an employee, but as a volunteer, you think you'd at least get a little bit of respect. Nah. And then of course the players treat them like crap too, which I kind of felt bad because I kind of let the one guy have it. But all of that was part of, you know, reading is fundamental, buddy. Here, well, we've already explained in here what I needed 4 or 5 weeks ago. Come on, at least read it. But yeah. So yeah, Blossom, I'm still up. How was Monster Hunter tonight? Take down any new monsters? Make any new inroads? Good, I unlocked some tools I needed. There you go. There you go. Always improving. That's all you can do. All you can do. Alright, come on. Finish him off. Yeah, these hammerheads are having so much trouble with these Serpentis ones. I don't know why. They keep missing them completely, which is part of the problem. I completed a new armor set I needed, and basically I'm the last preparation for the final boss. Excellent! Oh, for crying out loud. Just kill the guy already. There you go. See how easy that was? All you had to do was focus. Let me get my salvager out here. Alright. We'll salvage these guys up. God of the Elder Dragons. Oof. Taking down the God of the Elder Dragons. You are awesome. Remind me not to mess with you. So my biggest games on Steam are RimWorld. I did a charity event here end of November for RimWorld with Halcyon Frequency. We raised, with the match, we raised almost $400,000 for Doctors Without Borders. So RimWorld is one of my highest. 7 Days to Die is one of my highest. The first streaming I did 7 Days to Die. And I had nobody watching me because there's a whole bunch of streamers doing 7 Days to Die. But I play 7 Days to Die with my brother a lot. And we've just started doing mods. We used to do vanilla. And now we've started doing mods. I think we're doing Darkness Falls. So that's a big one. And then Eve. And then Dwarf Fortress was another one that I played a lot of. I did just buy Monster Hunter because Blossom suggested it. And I got it on sale for Christmas. And so I'm planning on doing some Monster Hunter ones as well. She says she'll take pity on me and help me out. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, I'm mostly not a huge MMO guy. But I like the building ones, the survivor ones. So yep. we got it. So let's go ahead and pick this up. And then we'll go turn these in. But yeah, the Survivor ones. So RimWorld, 7 Days to Die, Dwarf Fortress. RimWorld and Dwarf Fortress are very similar. I'm going to downgrade my gear and weapons. I'm going to steal the fun from you. There you go. There you go. Actually, just leave them upgraded and you probably steal the fun from me. Probably one hit killer, right? So yeah, so. But yeah, there you go. But yeah, I'm kind of open to any games. I have over 300 games on my Steam account, some of which I have never played. As I hate to admit that, but I buy a lot of things on sale, especially around Christmas time, and sometimes they never actually even get loaded. So I'm trying to remedy that, and at least play them a little bit and do some stuff. But yeah, that doesn't always work out. So I'm going to turn these 2 loads in, claim this one, and we're going to call it a night because it's already after 1. My wife is going to crap. But then again, she always does. Alright, so let's access. Boost. Trade. Yes. Alright, claim the reward. Bingo bongo. Alright. Mining site entered, data vaults open. So yeah, so let's go ahead and head back to Amatins. Set destination. Actually, war is not that far away. We could probably pick that up. Yeah, why don't we do that? Yeah, that's way out of the way. But that's all right. Let's clean it up. Let's clean up some. Got a bunch of heavy water there we got to pick up one of these days. All right, so let's do that. And then we'll head to Amatins. But no matter what weapon I use, monsters are never one hit, but the low rank will die very fast in my hand. That's what I figured. I'll stop buying mine with you in the next day or two. That sounds great. You know, I'm doing, like I said, right now I'm doing the Winter Nexus because there's only 6 days left and I want to try and complete this one. I've never completed target's invulnerable because he's jumping. Darn it. I was gonna hit him with a snowball. But yeah, I've never completed event in 21 years, so I figured let's try. But yes, you're also welcome on Monday nights. Every Monday night we do the mining, and we get a pretty good group together. I think our record is like 15 people in the fleet, and I think we cleared 6 belts one day, which was really good. Target attempt because I'm cloaked. Okay, well I don't care about me cloaking. Just move, and then I won't be cloaked anymore. There we go. Now hit him. Alright. Claim my reward. Alright. And then get out of here before you realize I targeted him. Ice processor hit with a snowball. Hold on. Anomalies. Warp 2. Let's go ahead and do this. So yeah, since we're already here. But yeah, so everybody's welcome on Monday nights. We have a really good time Monday nights. A lot of good conversation. Like I said, we provide the boost. We provide the compression. All you gotta do is show up. Anything you mine is yours. I've had several people say, hey, what does this cost us? Doesn't cost you anything. Anybody can show up, doesn't cost a thing. So yeah, we want to try and get back. RavenGalactic, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate it. But yeah, we try to get back to the community that way. Alright. I shot him with my snowball. Who's next? Salvage package received. I already have salvage packages, but yeah, I'm not going to get that. All right, so let's go and jump. But yeah, thanks for the subscription, RavenGalactic. Really appreciate it. Yeah, El Ghost, thanks for that. No need, but thank you for that. They're not hard to mine. Like I said, mine's only 50 seconds, but
Drive active.
yeah, it's just that's one of the reasons I was trying to triple team it to see if we could kind of cut it down some, but that didn't. I don't know. I think I made a pretty good progress, so yeah, so it's not a bad night, but yeah, all these guys are telling me, hey, I did it in one night. I did the whole thing in one night. I'm like, how did you do it in one night? Now I think they're playing all night long, so yeah. But anyway, let's see who we're gonna raid before I really get in trouble with my wife. Before I really get in trouble. So let's see. Ghosty's out here. Ghosty's out here. Nth Dimension's out here. Art Gravy's out here. Art Gravy doesn't have anybody watching him, so I think maybe we'll jump him. So, yeah, I think we'll jump him. So, those guys are the diehard. Yeah, usually I look for Chaos. Chaos is one. Chaos is just, he's just hysterical to watch. Or a Narcos. A Narcos, I think, has the best giveaways. He gives away a lot of stuff. And so, and I love his trivia. Just love it. So, but yeah, they're all really good. And there's new ones coming out all the time. So yeah, so definitely check them out. But thanks, Blossom. Trying to get rid of your points. I need to add some new ones in there. That's one that's always been on the list and I haven't done. I'm gonna put in some music into the stream, but I gotta put it on a different track so that it doesn't go onto the video on demand or the YouTube, so I don't get banned. And that's one that I'm working on. And once I do that, I'll have some where you can redeem that'll have clips. And I'll have those on the same track so that I don't get dinged for playing copyright information. So, which is always a problem. So, I'm gonna have to miss this raid in 2-2 here. I got work in the morning. Yeah, I got work in the morning too. I actually have to take the wife to work. So yeah, so that's gonna be even worse. But have a good night's sleep, Blossom. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Let's dock with this guy and pick up this ore here. So, but yes, appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for watching. I will be back tomorrow night, same time, 9:30 Central, and we'll probably quit on time tomorrow. So, but thanks for watching, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this raid set up for Art Gravy. He's not. Yeah, he's not bolting. Even if he bolts, he'll raid somebody else. So, no, thank you. Appreciate you being here. Love the conversation. I get that a lot. Even when I'm not trying to be humorous, I seem to be humorous. So I appreciate that. So that helps. But all right, let's throw this into mining bay. Let's undock. But no, appreciate it. And like I said, if you guys want, just come back again tomorrow. I will be tomorrow. Tomorrow will be my last stream of the week. Every once in a while, I do a stream on the weekend, but usually it's a special one. It'll be RimWorld or 7 Days to Die or something like that. But the eveonline are the steady ones. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, but yeah, I appreciate it. And you guys have a great night. Thanks again. Appreciate you guys being here. And I'll have to get Monster Hunter on there for Blossom. Yeah, that might be a special one on a weekend as well. So yeah, so definitely Blossom. And you fly safe as well. Appreciate it. Thanks again for being here. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. See you then. There you go. A Blossom. I'll definitely get on that. Thank you.